Morning students. In yesterday's class we started lesson studying the past of history, in which I told you about the definition of history. Thereafter I told you that history is not an imagination, it's based on facts. Apart from this, I also told you what does it tell us, okay, and why it is important to study history. Moving on, we shall be studying today parts of history. Students, history is broadly divided into two parts, prehistory and history. Okay, you might not have got the meaning of these two words, prehistory and history. Let me tell you something about the evolution of human beings. About 3.5 billion years ago, the earth originated, the earth came into existence, and approx 1.5 million years ago the human beings came into existence. Okay, students, the history of human beings past is considered to be history. Okay, and this period of time is further divided into two parts, prehistory and history. Okay, and history is later on divided into ancient, medieval and modern. Okay, before we move ahead, we must understand what prehistory is and what history is. Okay, let's see. Prehistory is that period of history when the art of writing was not known. Okay, was unknown, when for which we do not have any evidence, written evidence. Okay, means of that period of time human being didn't know the art of writing. Okay, so now question can be arisen that how do we get to know about the period of prehistory or prehistory period. Okay, so the knowledge we have today regarding the period that is known as prehistory is based on sources, just as tools. Okay, remains of tools have been found from many places across the world, bones, pottery and weapons. Okay, these things have been excavated by archaeologists and later on have been studied. Okay, and thereafter they have jumped on conclusion, and the prehistory, the part of history that is taught prehistory, have been made. Okay, has been made. We learn about the age of artifact through carbon dating. Students, sometime we wonder how historians are capable of telling the time of something. Okay, of the existence of something. Okay, they do show on the basis of carbon dating process, about which I would be telling you later on. Okay, at the last of the chapter. Carbon dating is a kind of scientific process on which, by the help of the percentage of carbon present in a body, say plant or animals, remains. Okay, it is their life span is decided how long in past they were in existence. Okay, thereafter we will study about the parts history. You may have got what prehistory is. Student, I am repeating it. I would be telling you about carbon dating once again. Okay, the process of carbon dating I would be telling you at last. Okay, let's talk about history. History is that period of past for which we have written sources. Okay, the period of history after the invention of writing is called history. Okay, for this period of past, this period of history, we have written records, date, names, places. Okay, which may be found on Bhojpatra. Okay, a kind of leaf. Okay, so we have come to know there are two types of history. There are two parts of history, prehistory and history. Prehistory is that part of history for which we do not have any written proof. Okay, and history is that part of our past, okay, for which we have written evidence, written proof. Okay, so we have come to know. Once again, we would be coming over here. What did we study? What we have studied? We have studied today parts of history. Two parts are there: prehistory and history. And this period history is further divided into three parts: ancient, medieval and modern. Okay, students, we need to know a few terms which will be helpful, okay, in understanding the part of history being taught in class 6 or in higher classes. Okay, the first term is AD, just as sometime it is written 1553 AD. Okay, so what does AD means? AD means Anno Domini. It's a Latin phrase which means in the year of our Lord. Okay, this marks the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, the year of the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, it is also denoted by CE, which stands for common era. Okay, the word common that has been used here is for Gregorian calendar, okay, English calendar that we use. Okay, and similarly another word that is used, BC or BCE. BC stands for before Christ, after the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, and that can also be denoted by another term, BCE, that stands for before common era. Again, common means Gregorian calendar. Okay, so we have studied all these things. Now one more thing, sometimes it comes to our mind that how historians study history. Okay, they study the part of history that they want to study on the basis of source materials available. Now you people might ask, what are source material? Source materials are nothing but available evidences, proof. Okay, and having studied those source materials, they draw conclusion. Okay, and they write on their own. Okay, history they write on their own. Okay, students, different historians may have different views regarding a particular event. Okay, different historians, suppose there are 5 historians, okay, and they have to describe one event, they may have their 5 different views. Okay, for this I would like to tell you a story. Okay, you may have heard that Ashoka the Great got killed his 99 brothers. Okay, but some historians have written that he got killed 99 brothers, his 99 brothers. Okay, most of them who told that he got killed 99 brothers were Buddhist historian, okay, who followed Buddhism, and they wanted to popularize Buddhism. In order to do so, they might have written in such a way that they wanted to show that Ashoka, before adopting Buddhism, was so cruel, and having adopted Buddhism, he became a saint. Okay, but there are some historians who feel that this might not have happened. Okay, so I would say that historians have their own view. Okay, but the most acceptable view is taken. Okay, one more thing I would like to add over here, my dear students. All things that you might imagine that might exist in past, that might have existed in past, can't be studied in history. Okay, just as if Mahatma Gandhi is to be studied, okay, there were many people, there were 35 crore people in India at that time, but why Mahatma Gandhi is considered so important? Okay, 35 crore people had their own history also. but they are not being studied. Only Mahatma Gandhi and a few people who were in existence in that time are studied today. Okay, that happens because historians feel that these people are important. Okay, so history we study from this aspect of, from the point of view of historians. Okay, means whatever they think are important and should be studied, we study. Okay, एक छोटा सा हम लोग जोक यहाँ पे ले सकते हैं, जैसे कि मान लीजिए ये आपसे कोई कहता है कि प्रथम विश्व युद्ध कब हुआ। बच्चों, 2 विश्व युद्ध हुए हैं इस दुनिया में, ठीक है। पहला 1914 से 18 के बीच हुआ, दूसरा 1939 से 45 के बीच हुआ। हम ये जान सकते हैं कि बहुत सारे कौन कौन से कंट्री उसमें शामिल थे, ठीक है। लेकिन अगर आपसे कोई पूछे कि उतने लाखों लोग मरे थे, ठीक है, कौन कौन से लोग हैं, उनके चाचा और नाना के नाम क्या है, तो ये सारे चीज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है, ठीक है। इस तरीके से हम लोग रास्ते से भटक जाएंगे, वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू स्टडी हिस्ट्री इन दैट केस। ओके, so only selective things will be used over here, and only those things will be taught which were considered by historians, okay, important to be studied. Okay, for today it's okay, we will be studying it tomorrow.